Wouldn't know what to say. It's like forever since I saw you. Trying to count the days. I'm not sure if I wanna go right on back down this road. Think I wanted to explore. Open where you go.
Hey everyone, it's Mark here. Welcome to another episode. And this is the YouTube premiere episode of Mark's Corner. It's a little thing I came up with out of boredom. But really, this is only our second entry, so don't worry about that. I will warn, however, I am a bit sick today, and so it would show. So using video magic and editing magic, we're gonna try to cut out all the coughing and hacking and sneezing and all of that as best as possible. So yeah, let's get started. Before we go on to the news, we're gonna start out actually with some fan mail you guys sent us in response to the first entry. Right now we only have one letter, and this is from yourmom69 at yahoo.com. And he says, and I quote, you totally don't deserve that chick you're calling your girlfriend. Why don't you send her my way? Well, yourmom69 at yahoo.com, I don't have to listen to pricks like you, so who cares? Moving on to news. First off, a woman was mauled at the Berlin Zoo the other day. Not by a flaming hobo, however. It was actually by a polar bear named Nut. According to eyewitnesses and the person who took the picture of the woman being mauled, the woman jumped into the enclosure, swam to the bear, and since the bear felt threatened, it mauled her. When questioned later on, the woman said, "He called me a cracker." However, this is questionable, as the penguin who played as the evil Happy Feet in the movie Meet the Spartans was in the nearby enclosure. More investigating to do on that. Well, pirates seem to still exist these days, but these aren't the treasure hunting swordsmen that you would expect. Instead, these are Somali fishermen armed with rocket launchers. I seriously want to know where they got the funding for these. I mean, if a fisherman can get a rocket launcher, I want to know what I can get my hands on. But, strange enough, there was a report of one boat of these so-called pirates that had an odd-looking fellow with a beard and a strange hat in it. After yelling "bugger," he went overboard, and was never seen again. And oddly, he looked like this dude. Speaking of rockets, North Korea launched, and this is an epic failure, a rocket into the ocean. Let that sink in. Or, my mistake, it was a satellite. What sorry drunk was manning the controls this time? I mean, this is a screw up that's just completely beyond me. I'm going to have to investigate it much further. Oh, and in other news, people of the internet, it's now official. I'm not gay, so screw off, Herbert the pervert. Yes, I understand. I just went through a sudden wardrobe change. Well, that's because I'm a lazy bum and record on multiple days, and I'm still sick. So, just deal with it. I'm sorry, but yeah. Anyways, that's it for news. Moving on, we've got game review this week. Folks, I've been playing Need for Speed Pro Street all week, and it's definitely a challenge. Unlike some racing games out there, Pro Street forces you to earn money, upgrade and tune your car, and includes many different race challenges, including drag racing, wheelie challenges, drifting, grip, etc. My favorite car so far is definitely the 1969 Dodge Charger. The engine sounds amazing on this car, and while it may have a small top speed at first, earning the money to upgrade it is well worth it. Overall, I give Need for Speed Pro Street an 8.5. Look for it at Walmart. I bought there for $20, and it's well worth the money. Speaking of games, and yeah, I'm a bit slow because I just got Game Informer recently this week, but guys, I'm hyped up. Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2. I can't get just the name of that. Just the name, Assassin's Creed. You instantly know what this game is. You know that it is. I can't even describe to you how hyped I am for this, despite the fact that I never even played the first. Think on that for a little bit. Anyways, moving on. This week we don't have many pictures, sadly, but we do have a video. This is a clip from Monday night at my house. My friends were staying the night for hours of video games. We actually did have a lot of fun. In this clip, they are at the moment, playing Halo 3 Infection on a custom-made map that I made called Quarantine. It's a modded version of Valhalla, and it's also a custom version of Infection that they are playing at the moment that I made out of boredom. They seem to like. So here's the clip. Alright, right now we're playing Infection for Halo 3 at, what time is it? It is 20 minutes to midnight tonight.
It's almost my birthday!
Yeah, it's almost Zach's birthday.
Nobody cares.
So it's pretty cool. And we've been doing a bunch of That's What She Said jokes, so it's also pretty awesome. We have Jameson, Ben, Connor, and Zach, and myself.
Dude,
No, I wasn't.
Are you gonna put this on your little...
Ben's going to knock off.
Wait a minute. What did you just say in the background? Let's look again, shall we?
Dude,
No, I wasn't.
Are you gonna put this on your little...
Ben's going to knock off.
Oh, yeah, he's referring to a different Ben that was there. We had two different Bens there. We had Little Ben and then Big Ben. Big Ben was in the clip, and when he was talking, he was referring to Little Ben was going to knock off. You could tell it was a very random night. Sadly, guys, that's all we've got for this week. Next week, check in to see the trailer for the 2009 Annual Game Festival, a yearly contest between Amber and I, where we duke it out in order to see who the better gamer is. Also next week, we're going to have a special guest star visit, and I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say what for. You're just going to have to check in to see who it is. See you next week on Mark's Corner, guys.